there was a lot of conversation in the first hour about Kalen DeBoer in Alabama. And then towards the end of it, we start talking about how the Harbaugh, kind of story, this potential coaching cycle has been what we thought Belichick was potentially going to be. Behind the scenes, allegedly, Harbaugh is the one who has to decide whether or not he wants to be the Chargers head coach. I say allegedly because we know nothing about anything. I don't think anybody does.
Nope.
We're talking about billionaires making decisions for their operations, but with everything we've been reading, Harbaugh and the Chargers are a thing if Harbaugh wants it, but then there's Pete Carroll who's lobbying for the gig, I guess, and obviously people have put Bill in Los Angeles, and then in Atlanta, Harbaugh's now doing his second in-person interview down there. It's like Harbaugh is the belle of the ball, seemingly, for this potential coaching cycle, and I think he's obviously earned it, AJ.
Yeah, he has earned it. I mean, I guess I wouldn't say I'm surprised by it, but I'm surprised that it feels like the Chargers, that deal was locked up. How'd they let him out of the building if he's going to travel or do a Zoom, however he's going to interview with Atlanta? I would assume, I mean, this is genius move by Harbaugh. Just keep playing the field, let them know. It just drives your price up, drives up how much more that they want you at that spot, whatever spot he wants. But also, when's he going to make a decision? Have they set a deadline?
No, I mean, I guess that's the next step is we need to know an answer. But if you put a we need to know answer on Jim Harbaugh, you potentially out of the running. Jim Harbaugh, I'm still head coach of Michigan. There's a lot of
what do you mean?
There's a lot to think about here. Wow. Respect him.
He wants control, though, too, doesn't he? Doesn't Harbaugh want a lot of control over the front office stuff as well?
Especially coming out of Michigan, Michigan, you're the guy. You are the one in charge of everything. The scheduling, the players, the recruiting, the team, how we're going to go about making the team, the strategy, you're a part of it all. And I think you're hiring Jim Harbaugh to get that. I think that's what you would want as a part of the Jim Harbaugh hire. So I think these are two different places that seemingly are like, yep, we're in on.
Well, I agree. And one of the things that happened with the Niners, him and the GM butted heads, too. The guy who's in Jacksonville now, his name is escaping. Balky. Him and Balky kind of went at each other, I think, towards the end of that relationship. So I don't think he doesn't want that to happen again.
How many years has he been at Michigan? 8?
Something like that. 16, right?
Yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah.
7, 8 years, a long time.